When I was just walking down the hall, I really thought, this is the opportunity that we've wanted. This is the opportunity that many of us have talked about so several times over the months of getting together, the mayor's office and the council, to do something together that we all agree upon, that we all can do. This is the opportunity we have right in front of us right now today. I need you. I need each and every one of you very sincerely. And I need for you to help. I want to be able to help as well. Here's the opportunity. On my first day in office last December, we received a sales tax check that indicated that our slide into this national recession was continuing and would likely continue for several months to come. I think that has been the understatement of the day. I knew that two things had to occur. First of all, we needed very swift action in order to take care of our problem. We'd already had 2 budget reductions. We were about ready to embark upon a third, $10 million. We had to do it very quickly, short-term cost-saving measures to allow us to get through the year. But we also realized we had to undertake a long-term goal of making this city run better, of taking whatever opportunities we needed in order to get us, for the long term, beyond the problems that we were experiencing. Give us the capability of delivering services to our citizens, doing it without raising taxes, but doing it with still being able to deliver those services promptly and efficiently and in a good way. To that point, unlike the private sector, we did not have a strategic plan in place. We had no plans. We were just kind of reacting as we went along. Within the first 72 hours of that day, we called executives from the KPMG efficiency management company, from the mayor's office to discuss what we needed to do and how quickly they could help us. That Thursday, they were here. We had 2 gentlemen here. We had a few people on the phone, and we started a process. We then, from that point on, we started an engagement that lasted until today, and will continue on for several more months. But it's something that has been very intensive, very cooperative, done throughout our city government to its entirety. 16, 18, 19, 20 months. We spent a huge amount of time and effort to come up with the results of this study. When we began that proposal, we then approached the good civic-minded people at the Tulsa Community Foundation, asking for their financial support and their advice in helping to fund this very needed project. And as they've done so often throughout this community, they stood up and they helped. Jeff Staub is here representing the Tulsa Community Foundation, and we owe them a huge, huge debt of gratitude for their generosity, their vision, and their willingness to stand up with their city. No taxpayer funds have been expended on this project. We created a steering committee of private sector individuals, leaders in this community to help oversee the project. The next 4 months produced the most transparent and revealing document on city government that we have ever seen. We needed a plan. We needed a roadmap on how to get into the next formation of government. A fresh plan was given to us. We've now received it today. We received it from efficiency experts that have a terrific track record. They've accomplished a tremendous amount of things over several decades, and we now will become hopefully one of many, but certainly one that will be focused upon for the decades to come as how to reinvent a government, how to reinvigorate a government. Well, we have been advised what we've wanted to do is get back to the basics, what we might call the 4 R's. Restore our core services, redefine our purpose, redirect the direction of government, and rediscover how to make our government work for the best interests of the Tulsa community, our businesses, and our neighborhoods. As expected, the report contains 1,100 recommendations for significant cost savings, efficiency opportunities, ways to make money, and new ways to deliver these services. The task at hand is now to begin the implementation of this strategy. This will start with establishing a new and very important new office, the Office of Management Review. To lead the staffing effort on this new office, I've asked our city auditor, Preston Dorflinger, to provide oversight responsibilities. He's looking forward to this very, very interestingly and very, very excited. We're fortunate to have him here with us. Along with the oversight provided by the steering committee, a task force of city employees will be involved from the beginning to better inform the employees on the implementation of the recommendations, to seek out their advice and guidance as we move forward. Many of these employees have been involved from the beginning in helping accumulate the information that the report required. So they are very, very key to this whole staffing of this new office that we'll be providing. KPMG will also continue to provide supporting assistance on a need basis to help implement and to understand the hundreds of recommendations that are in the report. As I mentioned, approximately 1,100. The Tulsa Community Foundation has also committed to continue its financial support of this effort to implement this visionary renaissance of Tulsa's future growth. City Council will be very, very involved in laying the foundation for these new initiatives. The implementation of the recommendations will take many months, and once in place, should transcend and will transcend all mayors and all city councilors for all the future that we will see for the next several decades. It, as I stated earlier, will become a roadmap on how our government will perform and how it will interact with our citizenry. To ensure that happening, the City Council will be asked to consider a large number of ordinances that will make this initiative a solidified public policy. Will be very necessary to implement many of these 1,100 recommendations that we'll be receiving. The city government could be compared to a large, heavy liner, ocean liner. It takes a while to make it move. But to do that, it takes a good amount of collaborative leadership, which we will hopefully cooperatively provide, along with the city auditor and the staff members supporting it. That's the purpose of the Office of Management Review. Once it's in place, we're then ready to take this journey to a more efficient, customer-oriented, high-performance government. A city as exceptional as the city of Tulsa deserves nothing less. As I said on December 7th, 2009, when I proudly accepted the responsibility of leading this city, the city of Tulsa is open for business. This is our roadmap. It's now our responsibility to pay attention and learn from it. We have a great opportunity now, and with the community behind us, we will succeed in this transformation to being a well-oiled, well-managed city government that's open for business.